The girl never imagined that just because her skill was 0-star, the entire village would hunt her down. But in misfortune came a blessing. She encountered a once-in-a-century rare slime. This is a world of magic. At the age of 5, every child randomly awakens 1 or 2 skills. The girl was 4 at the time. She hoped she would awaken a taming skill. At first, everyone sneered at her childish dream, not knowing this profession would one day change her fate. Finally, the day of her 5th birthday came, the day she would awaken her skills. The priest discovered that her skill was 0-star, and stormed off in anger. 0-star meant abandoned by the gods, an omen of misfortune. That very afternoon, her once happy family of 5 shattered completely. She was even thrown out of her own home. The sky suddenly began to drizzle, and tears welled up in her eyes, but she could only wipe them away silently. Finding a small cave to shelter from the rain, her body was so cold that she fainted. When she opened her eyes again, she found herself covered with a blanket, lying beside a fire. Not far away sat a fortune teller. It turned out the fortune teller had foreseen this long ago, though the reason was unclear. In the days that followed, the fortune teller began teaching her all kinds of knowledge. 3 years passed in the blink of an eye. The girl had become skilled at scavenging, but just as she was about to keep digging through scraps, the sound of footsteps suddenly came from nearby. It was the villagers who had been hunting her. She spent the day running desperately, putting as much distance between herself and the village as she could, since traveling as a girl posed greater danger. She cut off her long hair with a small knife, threw away her feminine clothes from her storage bag, and disguised herself entirely as a tomboy. Along the way, she discovered a rare slime. Seeing that both of them were the weakest of the weak, she decided to stay with the slime until its very last moment. Time quickly slipped into night. Talking to herself, she confided in the slime about the reason she had been abandoned. Not only had she awakened just 1 skill, it was the lowest ranked 0-star tamer. By morning, she awoke to find the slime gone. After searching in vain, she had no choice but to accept reality. She pulled herself together again, but when she opened her map, she found the slime hiding nearby. The girl was delighted. The slime had broken free from its own fate. She thought, even with 0 stars, she should at least try to gather magic in her hands. The moment her fingertip touched the slime, a contract was sealed. An emblem appeared on the slime's head, and this slime would one day become an incredible help to her.